Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. In the last part, we got started on Sanctuary, which I really like. It's a oh my god, what the hell? Blue, green, red, red, green, red, blue, red, green, blue, green. Blue, green, red, what the? Oh, I know what this is. This is one of those, this is like fucking Dr. Topper from, fucking Dr. Topper. Did I just like get it? It's that simple? No, it's not. I was like, it's really that simple? No, it can't be. There we go. Oh my god. I was like, I hope this isn't too hard. It's like this Professor Layton, like serial Professor Layton player. How do I get out of this thing? Get me off this fucking whirligig. Serial Professor Layton player foiled by simple puzzle in a Metroid game of all things. This is so cool. It's like fucking where Obi-Wan Kenobi turns off the shield or whatever, the deflector shield, or the Death Star shield or whatever. So what does this do for me? Well, I suppose it brings me around here where I wasn't able to access before. That's, as I say, that's like the one thing with this like area. A lot of the places look like, because it's like a building, and just like happens in buildings as well. I feel like that's the case in regular buildings too. Like when you have like that's the case in regular buildings too, that you can very easily get lost if things look the same. Like I think there was like this one building in the university I went to in Cork. Okay, so I can't do anything there. I don't think I can do anything here, right? Watch station access. That's like a screw attack thing. So how do I get... Oh, there's an like elevator switch. How did I miss that? I was like, how do I get up to that blue door? But yeah, in the university I went to, right, there was this one modern building. I say modern compared to the rest of the university, obviously. But there was this one building there called the Orb. Everyone called it the Orb. It's called the O'Rahilly building. But like on all of the... It's called the O'Rahilly building, but like the code for all of the... Like for all of the... Like if you had a class on... Oh my god, another one of you. If you had like a class on in there... Oh my god. If you had like a class on in there, it would just say like orb such and such or whatever. I feel like the camera is my worst enemy with these things. Oh, he's like letting it out even now when he does like his little laser. He's after getting wise to my like he's after getting wise to my little boost ball trick. Where the fuck did he go? Here. I feel like the Dark Beam is definitely more powerful. Oh my god, I never really considered that before. That the Dark Beam would be more powerful of all things. So how do I open this thing? But yeah, so if you had like a class on your schedule and it was in like the Orb or the O'Rahilly building, it would just say like, oh, Orb whatever, like Orb 23 or something like that. I don't know how else to describe it. There must be something else going on in here to be able to get under there. Grizzly bear underwear. Turtlenecks, I've had my share. But a greyhound for a tuxedo would be best. So let's prepare those dogs. Take two from matching clogs. Be your guest. Oh no, wait, I almost went backwards. Here I was singing like Be My Vest by C. Montgomery Burns. Like, how'd you get in under there? There must be like some way. Let's not go to Camelot. It's fine. This is cool. Ah, okay, so this is definitely like the way to the temple. I know this. I know this. I know to be true. What the hell are you? Oh, it's like a dark ing version of one of those things. The dark quad main boost attack. Okay, so there we go. So the same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. We just like attack it with the boost ball. Okay, there we go. Did that work? Did I just like I just like boosted into it? Like boost balling into Ridley's foot or whatever. Like trying to get you to do anything is like asking you to cut off your own foot. My mom said to my dad that one time. Trying to get you to do anything is like asking you to cut off your own foot. Parents just say like funny things sometimes. Like into the bargain, right? There was this one time, right? So when Mello, like the cat, when she wants to play, we'll say things like, I'll usually say like, oh, she wants 3 minutes of playtime, like in Spider-Man or whatever. Like she wants 3 minutes of playtime. And then now when she wants to go to bed, when she wants to go to sleep, I'll say like, oh, she wants 3 minutes of bedtime or whatever. 3 minutes of bedtime. As if, because that makes so much sense, you know? 3 minutes of bedtime. So then, like... we were in bed one time wanting to go to sleep, right? And of course Mello was hyperactive, as happens sometimes. It was nighttime and she was just like hyper, right? And she wouldn't settle down. And then I said like, oh, I think she wants 3 minutes of playtime. And then, like, this is going to be so hard to describe, but I thought of something to respond to myself with, right? Which doesn't make any sense, right? I thought of something to respond to myself with that my dad would say, which is like exactly like something my dad would say, and I heard it in his voice in my head, and I just cracked. I couldn't stop. I was laughing for like 20 minutes in bed, and like I couldn't explain why it was so funny. But after I said, I think she wants 3 minutes of playtime, all I heard in my head was my dad saying, I'll give her 3 minutes of kicks up the hole. just like... And I just, because it's one of those things that just like makes no sense. I'll give her 3 minutes of kicks up the hole, of a kick up the hole or something like that. But it's like exactly what my, oh, he's just talking crap again. Keep yapping, man. Keep yapping. Where did you learn to fly? The ing will protect the whole, but great ferocity in all of the battles. The eye has never fallen. I've updated your translator module. Now we can access Cobalt Blue or whatever. But yeah, it was just like funny, like the because it was just exactly like something he'd say. Like, not seriously, not like he's gonna kick a cat or something like that, but it's like a grumpy dad thing, like the exact thing that a grumpy, like a dad being aggravated would say. And it just popped into my head as if it was something that he had actually said one time, which he hasn't, as something that he would respond with. Or like, oh my god, this Christmas, I can't believe I didn't say this. This was like one of the funniest things my mom ever said in all my years, all my 33 years of knowing this woman. This was like one of the funniest things she's ever said, right? We were, for some reason, on like Christmas Day, was it Christmas Day or St. Stephen's Day? One or the other. Who the hell is here now? Who's attacking me? Is it those stupid space pirates again? They're not even worth my time anymore. For some reason, like, I think my parents went to bring my great aunt home, I think after Christmas. And then, like, while they were away, like, while they were driving her there, my brother and I started, what the hell is this? What the hell was that? While they were away, my brother and I started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm because it was on. Like, there was some channel was just showing like non-stop Curb Your Enthusiasm for some reason. And what the hell is this? Oh, the kinetic orb cannon. The kinetic O'Reilly building cannon. Because they're going to have a cannon there. The, Oh, and there's no... I should activate this one before I get confused or something when I come back later. This area is so cool. Like, look at all of this. It's just class. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so we were watching, like, Curb Your Enthusiasm, just, like, non-stop, like, we ended up watching, like, 3 episodes or something, right? So and it was, like, old episodes. It was literally, like, I think it was, like, season 1. It must have been season 1. So, like, we were there, like, watching, here's the Spider Guardian, by the way. We were watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. Well, we were watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? Anyway, while we're watching it, my parents come home, and my mom, who I think has like never seen Curb Your Enthusiasm before. What am I doing wrong here? I know I'm supposed to like I know I'm supposed to, like, hit some, like, switch or something, and that, like, kills it. But, like, I don't know why it's not, like... Maybe I have to, like, boost into it or something like that. Or, like, hit it with bomb. Now it's just going crazy. I don't know what the story is. I know you have to like hit those yes, there we go. Now the thing is active. I knew it was some, and now we hit that and then it like opens the door and then he goes in the door and like hits the thing. It's a procedural. It's a very procedural boss battle. Made a lot easier by the Spider Ball. Like, I remember that was one of the big things about, like, the Metroid Prime trilogy, or not Spider Ball, by the Spring Ball. By the trilogy version, the fact that you could, use the, the fact that you could use the Spring Ball. How do I get up there now? No. That's the one thing with the... Get up there. That was like the big thing with like, yeah, get in there. Now he's not gonna want to get in there. That was the one thing with like the trilogy version of this game that everyone was like wowed by, was how much less annoying this boss battle is when you have like the spring ball. Because if you think like for all of those movements, having to use the bombs instead of being able to just instead of just being able to I should be like figuring out how to actually like get into the thing, really, is what I should be doing. How do I even get in there to hit him is the thing that I'm wondering, though. I suppose, like, I wonder, does, like, boosting do anything? Like, when you boost into him? Well, that did something. I feel like I should just, like... No, that didn't... Of course that didn't hit him. I feel like I should just, like, lie in wait for him to, like... No, of course that didn't work. Okay, here we go. Okay, did that actually do it now? Almost. The, Oh, I actually got up there, wherever the hell I was. Oh my god. Anyway, we were watching fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. Can I please, like, finish one story at least in this? In this godforsaken boss battle? Anyway, we were watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? So then my parents came home while we were watching it. Oh my god, I can't, like... There we go. My parents came home while we were watching it, and then obviously, like, the episode that was on was the episode where, like, Larry ends up in the support group for people who are, like, incest survivors, of all the people to be somewhere like that, right? Larry David ends up in like this support group for people who are survivors of incest, right? All of this guy who was, like, albeit most of the time unintentionally, this guy who was, like, most of the time, like, unintentionally insensitive, right? Ends up at this place with these, like, heavily traumatized people. And then ends up at this place with these, like, heavily traumatized people, and then So, wait a second, I think this is the one where I need to, like, get, like, 2 of them. Is it? How do I even, like, get up there? I see, like, where I'm supposed to go. Oh, is it because I, like, hit the wrong... I see where it is now. It's, like, up here. So wait a second, it's, like, up. Oh, it's just up there. That's where it is? And then I need to hit, like, the other one as well, is it? Ah, there we go. So, like, the, he ends up of all the people to be somewhere like that, Larry David ends up there. And then... So anyway, we were watching that. I don't need to explain the plot of the plot of the episode, right? The plot of the episode. Anyway, what matters is that, like, while we were watching it... Oh my god, get up there. Sometimes I wonder whether it wouldn't be... Whether it wouldn't be better to use Whether it wouldn't be better to use the bomb jumps instead of the instead of the spring ball. Okay, I have to, like, go for that one first the next time. Okay, so that was the mistake I was making. Anyway, I could see, like, my mom, like, watching it, and she was, like, taking it in. I don't think she's ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? Anyway, here she is, like, watching it, and I can't remember what he said, right? Or I can't remember what he did. It can't have been anything good, right? But, like, my mom, like, all of a sudden she just says, like, really plainly, what kind of asshole is this guy? And it was just... My brother and I just lost it. Because it was just like... It was the most perfect reaction to the show. Like, that's the whole point. Do you know what I mean? Like, she totally got the point. Was that, like, the whole point of the show is that this guy, whether intentionally or unintentionally, ends up being the asshole all of the time. Somehow he always manages to find a way to be the asshole in the room, right? But it was just the way she said it. She just says out of nowhere, what kind of asshole is this guy? Like, it was just like... It was just too good. It was just so good. Anyway, now we have the spider ball, which I must say, like, feels very good to have. So wait a second, don't tell, like, I don't want to accidentally go the wrong way or something like that. Ah, so we were on the side of the video game console the whole time, like the glitch. We were the glitch and we didn't even know it. Spider ball is always, like, so fun as well. God. Boost ball, on the other hand, sometimes... Oh, I forgot that you could do that with, like, the... I just instinctively did it without remembering that you could do it. Wait a second, isn't there, like... I feel like there's a, an expansion somewhere in here. Ah, well. If there is, I'll get it eventually. But so yeah, that was just like, again, just like parents being themselves. It was just so good. What kind of asshole is this guy? I will never forget that. It was just so funny. Like, it's because she was like, she came in, she didn't make a deal out of like, what's the, I think they probably asked, what's this, like, what are we watching, because that's like a perfectly normal thing to ask at the end of the day, right? I think like like, I think she probably asked like, what is this, in just out of interest, right? But yeah, but then she was just sitting down, like, watching it out of oh, see, now we have a shortcut up. Well, no, we... Oh, yes, the boost ball. How could I forget? The, if you think I'm going fighting you... You honestly, you don't know me at all. But, yeah, it was just funny. Oh my god, it was just funny. That's all I can say about it. It was funny as all get out. It was just so good. What kind of asshole is this guy? Most like, that could be the whole review. Like, if we were reviewing the fucking show, that could have been the whole fucking review of the show. Where do I get to my save point now? What, do I have to go, like, all the way through here? Holy crap. We're, like, making some crazy progress here. Like, oh my god. We've already got the boost ball. Like, what do we even need to get now? There aren't, like, even very many upgrades left in the game at this point. There's the screw attack, Echo's visor, Annihilator beam. That's pretty much it. Screw attack, Echo's visor, Annihilator beam. And we're pretty much home free. We're in go mode. Of course, there's all the missiles and energy tanks and blah 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 blah. Spider ball is a big one though. Like, there's any kind of one like that like increases your mobility. But I think that's about it for recording Metroid Prime 2 today. It seems like it was the power supply. I'm kind of glad that it was something so simple, because no way would it have just like kept playing without cutting out like that. But thanks a million for watching this part of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. I will see you next time, and we will... well, there's places that we can open up with our boost, but with our spider ball now. Like here, for example, there was like a place there we couldn't go. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.